tilted. That's fine. Hey man, I'm Chris with Phone Cats, and I love card games, dude. I can't help it, I gotta tell you. Phone Cats never closes. So for Hearthstone, they did a card dump and just unleashed 50 cards onto the internet. They're not live in the game yet, but all the Hearthstone nerds like me are completely flipping out right now. Let's cut to it. I'm going to go through these class by class, and I am on hearthpwn.com. hearthpwn.com. Alright, let the games begin. Tree of Life, 9 mana. Restore all characters to full health. You go to full health. Your opponent goes to full health. Every creature on the board goes to full health. For 9 mana. People are saying that this might work in ramp decks, but you better already have a taunt wall set up because this does nothing to the board state. So if you're losing the game and you're at 1 health and you're like, haha, Tree of Life, I don't know if that's going to be enough to save you. So yeah. We'll try to go quick because there's literally 50 of these. If I spend 30 seconds on each card, this will still take almost half an hour. Druid Legendary, Malorn, 7 mana for a 9/7. What? Death Rattle, shuffle this minion back into your deck. What? There's cards like this in Magic the Gathering. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but every time that they kill this guy, you just put it back in your deck, and you're gonna draw it later, and play it again, and it'll die, and then come back. Over and over and over. Don't even get me going on Fatigue. What's going to happen with Fatigue now? Because, let's say you drew your whole deck, and this is the last card. You play it. If they can't kill it, you attack them for 9 a turn. Hopefully they'll die. Ooh. Okay, so they can Hex it. They can Polymorph it. There's ways to keep this out of their deck when it dies. But yeah, let's keep moving. Recycle, 6 mana. Shuffle an enemy minion into your opponent's deck. So this is like Malorn, to where like you're just saying, okay, I cannot deal with this card right now. I'll deal with this later, or hopefully never. It almost seems like a really expensive version. Not really Naturalize, because Naturalize is only 1 mana. But look at Druid getting these pseudo hard removal. Naturalize something, bam, they draw 2 cards. Recycle something, it goes back into their deck. You might be able to hold on, and they'll never draw it back. We'll keep moving. 6 mana, Dark Whispers. And it's spelled like the Wisp cards, the 0 mana for a 1/1 Wisp. You can choose one, summon 5 Wisps, or give a minion +5/+5 and taunt. Kind of a weird combo. I don't really like the buffs. Like, even Mark of the Wild gives a creature +2/+2 and taunt for 2 mana. This is like a beefed up version of that, and you have the option of flooding the board with Wisps. Okay, so let's say you play this on turn 6, you get 5 Wisps. Turn 7, Innervate, Force of Nature, Savage Roar. How much damage are we talking? Force of Nature, Savage Roar is 14. And then these 5 Wisps. Oh, it's not 30. It's not 30, is it? The 5 Wisps get +2 attack, so each one of them will hit for 3. 3 times 5 is 15. 15 plus 14 from your Treants and your hero is 29. So just make sure to hero power them 1 time. Kinda crazy. Alright, the last Druid card, Grove Tender. 3 mana, choose one. Give each player a mana crystal, or each player draws a card. Seems a little bit weird. It's a little bit rampy, but it ramps up your opponent too. Or you can do the card draw angle, and then you draw cards, but so does your opponent. I don't know what to think about this yet. My first instinct was to put it in ramp, but some people are saying that it's too middling for ramp. And it does it to your opponent too. I like these because it's now you have that 3-drop, which is a 2/4, and then next turn you can do Keeper of the Grove in some situations, to where you're choosing deal 2 damage, Or silence something. I don't know. There's just a lot of diversity. Alright, let's keep moving. I should be zooming in on these, huh? My bad. Alright, 5 mana, King of Beasts. You thought Savannah Highmane was the King of Beasts. You don't even know, dude. Let's see. 5 mana for a 2/6 with Taunt. Battle Cry. Gain 1 attack for each other beast you have. So now there's even more beast synergy. Oh my god. I don't know if there's enough beasts. And I don't know why they raised Starving Buzzard's mana so high when this doesn't really do anything relevant. I don't know if that's real, Aimster. Anyways. 5 mana for a 2/6. Let's say you had 2 beasts out. So it turns into a... That's not even that good, dude. Like if you had a Web Spinner out and a... I don't even know. A Haunted Creeper, this would come into play as 5 mana for a 4/6 Taunt. I don't think that's very good. And there was no reason for my iPad to scroll there. I didn't even press anything. What the heck? Alright, let's see what we got for more control-oriented Hunter decks. Cobra Shot, 5 mana. Deal 3 damage to a minion and the enemy hero. Very middly. Like, 5 mana for 3 damage is bad. If you're doing it just to a creature. 5 mana for 3 damage to your opponent is bad. And both? I don't know, dude. It just seems like a worse version of multi-shot to me. I hope that there ends up being a Hunter deck to where you run all the shots. Because I loved Control Hunter. I would play it pre-Nax. It wasn't good then. It isn't good now. Maybe it will be good now. But let's keep moving. Let's see. 3 mana for a 3/3 Metal Tooth Leaper. Battle Cry. Give your other mechs +2 attack. Permanently. Not just until end of turn. So turn 1 mech. Turn 2 mech. I don't even know what 2-drop mech Hunter has. But those mechs would all get +2 attack. So it's kind of like this rushy Hunter mech deck. 3 mana for a 3/3. Meh. And take note that it does say give your other mechs +2 attack. So it's definitely not itself. 3 mana for a 5/3 with a buff would be crazy, man. Alright, they got another weapon for the Hunters. Let's take a look. This is called Glaive Zuka, and it shoots these like glaives that look like batarangs. 2 mana for a 2/2, Battle Cry. Give a friendly random minion +1 attack. Turn 1 Web Spinner. Turn 2 Glaive Zuka. Kill their other creature. Pump up your Web Spinner. I don't know. It seems really control-y. Like, it almost seems like a counter Undertaker kind of thing. But we'll see how that goes. On to Mage. Here we go. Mage kind of got a janky legendary, dude. Flame Leviathan. 7 mana for a 7/7. When you draw this card, deal 2 damage to all characters. So the second that you top deck this card and draw it into your hand, your opponent knows. Because his effect goes off and everything gets hit for 2 damage. That's cool if they had like an Undertaker, something else with Death Rattle. It's weird because you're going to trigger all the Death Rattles. And then late game, you just play it as a 7 mana 7/7. I don't know what to think about it. Little off. 4 mana for a wee Spell Stopper. 2/5. Adjacent minions cannot be targeted by spells or hero powers. So it turns things on either side of it into a Fairy Dragon, into a 5-drop Fairy Dragon. I can't think of it right now. Could be cool, dude. I'm trying to think of what the right combo is. And I can't think right now. What does Mage have that they want to live? Doomsayer? That seems weird too. I don't know. We'll keep moving. 4 mana, Echo of Medivh. Put a copy of each friendly minion into your hand. Okay, so the first time that I saw this card, I thought it only hit your opponents. And it would give you their cards, but it doesn't. Put a copy of each friendly minion into your hand. Where is this card going to go? Turn 1, Mana Worm. Turn 2, I mean, it'd be gross with Undertaker, too. Turn 1, Undertaker. Turn 2, Mad Scientist. Turn 3... I don't even know what the best 3-drop would be. We'll just say Harvest Golem. Turn 4, this. So hopefully they haven't killed anything and you're somehow winning. But you just refill your hand and get to put those cards in it. A new Undertaker, a new Mad Scientist, and a new Harvest Golem. It's almost like a duplicate, but you choose when it goes off instead of your opponent. Kinda weird. Each friendly minion into your hand. Man, if you got... This might be like a win more card, because if you have board control, you're just going to get more and more of the same stuff. Alright. Soot Spewer seems a little weird. It is a mech, so synergy. 3 mana for a 3/3. Spell damage +1. That's very magey. But I don't know what to think about it just yet. We'll move on to Pally. They got the least amount of cards revealed, dude. And their legendary is garbage. It's so bad. Anyways. 5 mana for a 2/5 Battle Cry. Give your Silver Hand recruits +2/+2. There is a new card that puts 3 Silver Hand recruits into play and gives you a weapon. So turn 3, turn 2 token. Turn 3, the card that puts 3 Silver Hand recruits into play. Turn 4, Coin Quartermaster. Your 4/1/1s just turned into 3/3s. That's not bad. Still might be too slow. We'll see how it goes. Alright, 2 mana for a Seal of Light. Restore 4 health to your hero and gain +2 attack this turn. Kinda weird. Very middly. You gain some life. It's almost like a reverse True Silver Champion for 1 hit. Kinda funky. Shielded Minibot seems like a nice staple for mech deck tech. 2 mana, 2/2 Divine Shield. Simple. Simple. Alright, let's talk about Priest. People are saying that Priest got the craziest cards, and here's why. Alright, Vol'jin. Here's your legendary for Priest. 5 mana for a 6/2 Battle Cry. Swap health with another minion. Let's see. Let me update my title real quick to Hearthstone cards. My bad. Alright, so the thing about this is that you target one of your opponent's creatures, and then its health gets dropped to 2, and then you kill it somehow easily. Any creature with 2 attack could kill it. If you play this and target Ysera, Ysera goes down to a 4/2. This thing turns into a 6/12, and then you like just 1 mana for the 2 damage spell and kill it. You can do that with any one creature. So turn 6, Vol'jin. God, I can't think of the 1 mana spell that deals 2 damage right now. But Vol'jin, trade health, that spell, it's dead. And Vol'jin gets buffed. Hopefully it had a high defense. Alright, let's keep moving. 2 mana for a 2/3 Shadow Boxer. Don't know what to think about this guy. Whenever a character is healed, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Really weird, dude. This seems like it would have some synchronicity with, God, I can't think of any of the Priest cards. Holy Nova. So keep this thing in play, and then play Holy Nova. Every creature that you have that gets healed up, another 1 damage is going to get dealt randomly. Kind of like in a Knife Juggler kind of way. Very control-y. 2 mana for a 2/3 is decent, too. Crazy ability. Alright, let's keep moving. They gave the Priest a Shadow Bomber. It's 1 mana for a 2/1, so it's very Leper Nomi. Battle Cry. Deal 3 damage to each hero. So it hurts your opponent, and it hurts you. And it's 1 mana for a 2/1. Why is this card purple? I don't get why this card is epic. What up, Boone? Well, let's keep moving. Light of the Naru. 1 mana, Priest spell. Restore 3 health. If the target is still damaged, summon a Light Warden. I'm pretty sure a Light Warden is that thing that gains 2 attack every time a creature is healed. I've always liked Light Warden, but I've never found a relevant way to get it into a deck, so something seems a little bit off. Could be cool. 1 mana for restoring 3 health. It's like a reverse lightning bolt. And if you do it to something that's still damaged, like yourself, Injured Blade Master, could be a couple more good candidates. Then you get a free Light Warden out of it. That's not bad. Is Light Warden normally a 1-drop, so you just gain 3 health and get a free Light Warden? That's crazy, man. Here's the bomb. Light Bomb. 6 mana. Deal damage to each minion equal to its own attack. If you play Card Wars, this is the Cerebral Bloodstorm that hits every creature. As if Priest needed more board clears. I was reading on the forums, but now they're saying Priest has turn 3, Wild Pyro, Divine Spirit? No, Wild Pyro, any 1 mana spell. 1 damage everywhere. Now they have Circle of Healing with the Soul Priest at 4 mana. 5 mana they have Holy Nova. And then 6 mana Light Bomb. That might be enough to actually handle Death Rattle. We'll see. Let's keep moving. We gotta go quick, man. This vid's gonna be way long. Rogue, 6 mana for a 5/8. Trade Prince Galawix. Really weird. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain a copy of it, and give them a coin. They get a special coin called Galawix coin, and it doesn't activate Galawix. So it doesn't go infinite. You don't go infinite, and they just can't keep playing coins and giving you coins. 6 mana for a 5/8 is a little weird. This is like a new version of the 2-drop. I can't think of it. I should have studied before making this video. We'll keep moving. 4 mana for a Tinker Sharp Sword Oil. Really weird. Give your weapon +3 attack. Combo. Give a random friendly minion +3 attack. So it's like a beefier version of Deadly Poison. 4 mana. It pumps it up for an extra 1 attack. And you give a random friendly minion +3 attack. Could be a nice, like, Fatality combo. So much mana, though. Like, let's say you have an Arcane Golem in play, and you have a weapon. You play this with the combo, and then your weapon gets +3. You're able to hit him with a weapon that's buffed up. Blade Flurry. And your Arcane Golem gets +3, so he's hitting for 7. It could be cool. Alright, here's the rogue weapon. Kind of weirded out by it. Cogmaster's Wrench. Has +2 attack while you have a mech. 3 mana for a 3/3 weapon if you have a mech. Kinda weird. Here's One Eye Cheat. Get ready to get rushed and feel terrible. 2 mana for a 4/1. When you summon a pirate, gain stealth. So you only want to play this when you can play a pirate the same turn. And then every turn you just hope that you can play a pirate. So that this guy is constantly stealth, but every turn hitting your opponent for 4. That'll add up real quick, dude. Alright, we're almost to the end. Shaman, what are they doing to Shaman? They want Shaman to go big into Murloc. Here's their legendary. 7 mana, 7/7, Neptulon. Battle Cry. Add 4 random Murlocs to your hand. Overload 3. One of those Murlocs could be the new Murloc for Shaman. 4 mana for a 2/5. Silt Fin Spirit Walker. Whenever another friendly Murloc dies, draw a card. Overload 1. This is a stronger version of Cult Master that's built specifically for Shaman Murloc deck. No idea what's going to happen. Alright, Power Mace, new Shaman weapon. 3 mana for a 3/2, Death Rattle. Give a random friendly mech +2/+2. I don't know about these mechs, man. We'll see what's going to happen. And they finally got a heal! I wanted Chain Heal, but I'll take a Vitality Totem. 2 mana for a 0/3. At the end of your turn, restore 4 health to your hero. Some people think that that isn't that good, but it has 3 defense. It's going to gain you 4 health. 3 plus 4 is 7. So for 2 mana, you're negating 7 damage. Not bad. And if you can get some Feral Spirits in front of it, anything with Taunt, if you're gaining 4 health a turn, that's some killer recovery, man. I don't know. It could be good in control, Shammy. Alright. We're not even close to the end. We're just going to cover the class ones in this, so we only have these cards left. Warlock, OP, dude. Warlock is so OP right now. Mal'Ganis, 9 mana, 9/7 demon. Your other demons have +2/+2. If we stopped there, that would still be a good card. Alright. But your hero is immune. Your hero cannot take damage. Your hero is ice blocked. What? You can life tap and take no damage. You just draw a card for 2 mana. What? No idea. This card's gonna get broken like crazy. People are saying that now there's gonna be demon decks to where you run Sense Demons and just this guy and Void Caller. So that you play a Void Caller, it dies, you put a Mal'Ganis into play like on turn 4, and your opponent is, whoa dude. Anima Golem, really weird. 6 mana for a 9/9. At the end of each turn, destroy this minion if it's your only one. Okay, so I need some clarification on this card. I need to know if you destroy this card, if it's your only Anima Golem, or if it's your only creature. And I think they better mean other creatures this stays alive. Because its mana cost is so high that you can't even play it and play Faceless Manipulator on it. So that's a little weird. Floating Watcher, 5 mana for a 4/4 demon. Whenever your hero takes damage on your turn, gain +2/+2. So start getting creative. Warlock hero power. This gets +2/+2. Any kind of Warlock ability that's sadistic and hurts you, you gain +2/+2. Kinda crazy. Mistress of Pain is 2 mana for a 1/4. Whenever this minion deals damage, restore that much health to your hero. We basically have Lifelink from Magic the Gathering in this game now. There is a new demon card that gives one of your demons +5/+5. And there's the other one that's 2 mana Demon Fury or something like that. That's 2 mana for a +2/+2. Equally cool. So turn 1, coin this. That's not very good. Turn 2, Demon Fire it. Hit him for 3, gain 3 life. Is that good? And whenever your opponent attacks this thing, you gain life off of that too. It's Lifelink. We just have Lifelink now. Dark Bomb, kinda weird. I don't even get it. 2 mana, deal 3 damage. It's like a Ghetto Lightning Bolt. Control Warlock, you can hit your opponent's face with it. I don't really get it. Alright, last class cards that we'll be looking at. We'll tap out a little bit early. I feel like this has already been going long. Yeah, we're already going to hit 30 minutes. Warriors got Crush. Destroy a minion. If you have a damaged minion, this costs 4 less. So if any of your creatures have taken damage, you can play this spell for 3 mana. 3 mana, destroy a minion. Are you kidding me? Way strong. Here's the game breaker. People are mad about this. Iron Juggernaut. 6 mana for a 6/5. Battle Cry. Shuffle a mine into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 10 damage. What? So if you're playing a control warrior deck, you play this, they get a mine in their deck, and then you just make them draw all their cards. One of them will be a mine, and they'll take 10 damage. People are going to complain about that card so much. On the warrior side, we got a couple more. Siege Engine, 5 mana for a 5/5. Whenever you gain armor, give this minion +1 attack. I need some clarification on this, because if you play shield block and gave 5 armor, I don't think that you're going to gain 5 attack. I think it would gain 1 attack. Otherwise, this card would be broken. But every time that you use your hero power and heal up for 2 armor, this thing gets 1 attack. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not good. This is weird. Somehow a Warlock card snuck into the Warrior section. Implosion. 4 mana, deal 2 to 4 damage. Very Shaman-y with that random element. Summon a 1/1 imp for each damage dealt. So in God mode, you spend 4 mana, deal something 4 damage, has to be a minion, and you get 4 1/1 imps. Worst case scenario, 2 damage, 2 1/1 imps. Mediocre. Alright, last warrior card, Warbot. 1 mana for a 1/3, and rage +1 attack. I don't get it. I don't think it's good. Alright, so we just covered all the new cards that were dropped today for goblins and gnomes in Hearthstone. There are more cards that were released today, but I could talk about these all day, man. No lie. There's all the neutral ones. There's some new cool legendaries. You just need to go to Hearthstone.com and check them all out. In addition to that, they're nerfing Soulfire, Gadgets and Auctioneer, and Flare are being nerfed pretty bad. So head to Hearthstone.com, and if you are not playing Hearthstone, it's not too late to get into this game, man. It's free to play. You can download it for free, but I've already spent a couple $100 on this game. At least $200 buying new cards. Alright, we're tapping out here, man. I love Hearthstone. Thanks for watching. Phone Cats.